there's some confusion about the ownership of the forts around Charleston Harbor at the beginning of the Civil War. Shouldn't be. They were owned by the federal government. South Carolina sold them to the federal government years before the war kicked off because they couldn't afford to upkeep them. South Carolina didn't like that because federal troops had troops in those forts at the start of the war. So they went to Buchanan, said, can you remove those troops? Buchanan said, nah. They said, can we buy the forts from you? Buchanan said, nah. He said, well, can we at least have a truce where you don't reinforce the forts? And Buchanan said, nah, I don't have any intention on reinforcing them. But he didn't sign anything. There's no agreement. There's nothing. Now, he gives Major Anderson the order, hey, hold position and do not surrender them under any circumstances. Major Anderson goes, the only way I can not surrender them is if I consolidate my forces, so he moves all of his troops to Fort Sumter. Confederates don't like that. They then seize the other forts, besides Fort Sumter that had been abandoned, active war. They then fire on a supply ship that was just bringing food to said troops